Duel Review is brought to you by NexusDigitalComics.com. On today's Duel Review, it's Foolproof, the movie. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it.
Welcome to Friday the 23rd of March, so close to Comic-Con.
A week away.
We are doing the movie Foolproof.
That's right. And we brought this up when we were talking about Green Lantern. Green Lantern. Talking about Green Lantern. Foolproof is a movie that he really liked and I hadn't seen before. So it stars Ryan Reynolds. And it was 2006?
2006.
2003.
2003.
2003, and it is a Canadian film done by a Canadian director who hasn't had too much success otherwise, I guess. It's one of those things that it was a total flop, unfortunately. Don't worry about it, it's there. He's all upset.
I lent him this, and the frickin' DVD's not there.
It's in my PlayStation. Whatever, dude. Like I say, it was a fiscal, financial flop.
Right.
It took almost $8 million to make, and they only made $500,000 in revenue for box office. So that's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a good movie. So unfortunately, it just didn't get a good,
It's funny. I read a lot of reviews on it because I had seen it and I loved it, and then I was like, wow, what did other people say about this? I read a lot of reviews, and they're like, Ryan Reynolds destroyed the Canadian industry in this, film industry in this movie, and it's like.
What?
I thought he did great. I thought the whole movie was good. I don't know. They didn't elaborate.
It's not like, wow, this is an astounding movie or anything, but it's a really fun romp. It's a heist film. So it does kind of suffer from a little bit of. They have a genre now. Everybody's done a heist film. Like Scorched, and there's so many.
Yeah.
But this one's unique enough and well acted enough. Everybody does a great job. They really haven't done much else other than Ryan Reynolds, obviously, and he's really young in this. It's really weird to see how young he is. He's almost annoying because he's so smooth. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. He is smooth. What? No wrinkles in his face or anything. He's just like.
It's not like I'm jealous or something. It's just it's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
He looks alien.
Seeing humor come out of that, whatever. I really did enjoy this movie.
Yes.
I think it's a solid movie. It's one that you definitely may have missed, and so I highly recommend it. He brought it up, so
yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's I have several stories. Ooh, speaking of, I have a little story thing that's going to come out in Comic-Con. Please buy that as well. Anyways, one of my stories, and you'll know which one it is when you read it. Has a little bit of basis off of this movie because I do dig this movie. I love heist movies. The Ocean's 11s, not the Frank Sinatra one with the Rat Pack.
Good. You didn't like
No,
that?
I didn't like that one, but I liked the one with George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and all those others. That was good. Don Cheadle was great.
Did you like 12 and 13 and all the other? Yeah.
I didn't really care for 12, but 13 I thought was awesome.
Okay.
But I still did like 12 enough. So yes.
Well, even though I'm supposed to be doing the research on this, why don't you just tell us about the story since you obviously.
Yeah, I do like it. Basically, you have three characters, and they plot thefts. They sit there and they just try and. It's more of a game for them where they try and steal stuff. They don't actually steal it, but they do plan it out and they do practice and they
plot it. They just figure out how they could do how it could be done.
Right, and they'll sit there and they'll time each other running back and forth to simulate the halls that they have to run through or the stairs that they have to run through.
I call a little bit of shenanigans because apparently one of them learned a lockpick for this game. One of them learned security systems. How else would he know all that stuff? You know what I mean? So it's a little bit kind of how did they gain all this knowledge and still they're just regular schlubs?
Well, they've been doing it for a while, So I believe it. I've always been interested in
Well, particularly that one dude that he runs a repair shop.
Yeah.
How does he know all the security stuff?
Because you see him. He goes onto a website that tells him all this information, and he
Yeah, but whatever.
He
so
stays informed.
There's a little bit of suspension of disbelief here.
I disagree. He stays informed. You have to stay informed if that's what you're going to do.
Okay, continue.
Okay. So one of these plans that they do, they keep the plans written down, I guess just for their sake. It gets stolen, and the heist is completed. And then the person who did the heist goes back to them and says, "Okay, you're gonna steal this for me, and if you don't, I'm gonna go to the cops with this and say that you were the ones who stole that."
Your fingerprints are on it.
Yeah. So they essentially get blackmailed into doing this job, and then it's them trying to A, do the job, B, not get caught, C, turn it around so that the other person takes all the I guess blame or whatnot. C, make sure that nothing really gets stolen.
That was D, but
H, which is there's a lot of factors that kind of get thrown in there, and it's really cool. I totally dug it.
For me, the fun really is in the little tricks they do, and a lot of these heist movies are like that. But they have one of them is pretending to be a cleaner, and so he has ultraviolet dye in his spritz bottle, so he makes sure he spritz the handle right before the guy enters it. So then later, when he touches a keypad, he'll have little ink on the numbers, and so he'll know which numbers they are. Then he just has to figure out the sequence, and just little things like that. And there's a couple of fake outs where they're like, they make the characters believe one thing, but really it's another, and so you get to see how that was done, much like the Ocean's 11 movie, where it's like, oh, they pulled it off. How did they do it? Let's watch, kind of thing. And it recaps,
Yes.
So it is a lot of fun, and I like Ryan Reynolds. There's a lot of people that have an aversion to him for some reason. I think
the Green Lantern.
No, way before that. I think it might be National Lampoon's. He's just
Van
a
Wilder?
total douche in that. He's a dick.
Yeah, I thought he was still funny.
He is funny, but I don't really like.
I dig Ryan Reynolds. I always have. I thought he was good.
I like him too, but I like him for other stuff.
Yes.
And that was really one of his first American roles that took off. Is Van Wilder. I can't. What else was he in there before that?
I don't know, but it doesn't sound right to me. But okay.
But anyway, he did a lot of Canadian stuff before that.
Apparently.
So it is definitely a solid recommend. You can't find it on Netflix, unfortunately. But how much did it cost you?
Well, I couldn't find this anywhere. I checked all of my movie places, but because it tanked so bad.
Did you try Canada?
No, I did not go to Canada for the movie. I got it online. I had to find it on either Amazon or it wasn't eBay.
Yeah, one of those obscure websites like Amazon.
Yeah. I really had to search and find it, which is unfortunate because I totally dig it.
Type Amazon.com to find it. It was really hard.
I wasn't sure if it was Amazon or some other site, but it was. I couldn't just go to Best Buy and get it, unfortunately. So I had to buy it, just like Lost Skeleton of Cadaver. I couldn't find anywhere. I had to get it online.
There's a reason for that. Okay, we're talking about Foolproof.
So, damn you, sir. Damn you. But this is
a white glove. You have offended me.
Yes, you have offended me. Okay. But yeah, so it was good enough for me to go through all the effort of typing in www.amazon.com and searching for it. And actually, it was like, I think this was like one of, I think there was only like 4 copies left, and I got one of them. Which is unfortunate. So
yeah, if you can grab a hold of it somewhere, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, you can watch snippets on YouTube. I'm sure they have some.
I looked.
Really?
Yeah.
It's hard to believe.
It's obscure. I hate it.
It's really funny that people don't like this so much, or apparently, I don't know. Like I say, it's not one of those like masterpiece. It's not like, oh my gosh, you have to watch this movie. It's just kind of, that's fun. That's really fun. And if you're a fan of Ryan Reynolds, this is
or
kind of where it
movies.
came from. Yeah, or heist movies for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you liked, well, maybe not a Thomas Crown
There's some fun, laser navigating safe thing. That's fun.
That's fun.
Anyway, so it's a solid recommend. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Tell us what you think.
If you're going to Emerald City Comic Con, please let us know. When you get to Emerald City Comic Con, please buy his card game. And by the way, I have to remember.
And his short stories.
And my short stories. I have to remember to start not saying that after Comic Con. And as always, please leave comments. I do answer usually in a comical fashion. And if you have anything that you would like to recommend, something obscure that you can't find anywhere, but you know that you loved, please let us know because we'd like to love that too.
Yeah. That's always fun.
So yeah, that's it.
That's our little secret.
Bye. There you go.
Oh, John, I had to switch hands again.
That's why you should leave it over here.
I just need to have this turned that way.
I think you need to leave it over here.
No! I am not a cheater, sir.
It's not cheating. You're right-handed.
Well, then I'd have to prove that I'm better.
Oh, that's different. You're an asshole.
I would say than you.
Oh, okay.
Coming up, Spider-Man, Legend of the Spider-Clan.
So you can just what? Have like part of your chest missing?
Yeah. Do you want to do it? Are you jealous?
No.
What's the date?
The 23rd.
Oh wait. Let's do that.
Are you really gonna keep that thing there?
Why not?
I don't know.
At least for the intro.
Okay.
Not the whole time. On today's Duel review, it's Foolproof. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it. Alright, we'll do one without in case it's really stupid.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. 2003. Directed by William Phillips, who also did
Penguins Attack 3.
Milkman, Deep Cut.
Didn't do anything good. Welcome to Friday the 23rd of March. Coming up real close on Comic-Con.
Yeah, a week away.
Today we are doing Foolproof, the movie.
That's right. And Nick had mentioned it a while back, like a week ago or so. And so we thought we'd, yeah. When were we talking about it?
Well, I brought it up several times. I really like this movie.
I was talking about I want him to play Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds. So that must have been our Green Lantern. That's what it was.
Yeah, Green Lantern and Ryan Reynolds in this. So let's start over.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just put it here. I don't know why I'm covering it up. Come on. You can't see it.
On to the door. Oh, bro. Okay. I did not have sexual relations with that movie.
Welcome to Friday the 23rd. You done?
Yeah.
Okay.